Welcome to Easy English Story and smart strategies to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Emotional and inspiring brand. Your home for powerful stories, life-changing books. Today, you're going to listen to one another success story in the world.
Real life story of Tom Cruise. When you hear the name Tom Cruise, you immediately think of high-speed chases, jaw-dropping stunts, and box office blockbusters. But behind the dazzling smile and action-packed filmography is a real-life story of hardship, perseverance, and transformation. This is the true story of Tom Cruise, a boy from a broken home who rose to become one of the biggest movie stars in the world. Chapter 1. Humble Beginnings. Thomas Cruise Mapother IV was born on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, to Mary Lee, a special education teacher, and Thomas Mapother III, an electrical engineer. He was the third of 4 children. Growing up, Tom's life was anything but glamorous. His family was poor and moved often. He described his father as an abusive man, a merchant of chaos. This unstable childhood would later shape Cruise's intense drive and need for control. At age 11, his parents divorced, and Tom moved with his mother and sisters. The emotional turmoil and constant relocation made his school life difficult. He attended more than 15 schools in 14 years. Tom also struggled academically due to dyslexia, which wasn't diagnosed until later. Reading was a challenge, but acting would become his escape. Chapter 2. A Path to Acting. Initially, Tom dreamed of becoming a Catholic priest and even attended a seminary for a year. But destiny had other plans. His interest in acting blossomed during high school, when he landed the lead role in the school play, Guys and Dolls. The audience's applause changed his life. At age 18, with only $500 in his pocket, he moved to New York City to pursue acting. He waited tables, cleaned apartments, and auditioned endlessly. Soon he signed with CAA, Creative Artists Agency, and moved to Los Angeles. He landed his first role in the 1981 film Endless Love, but it was a small part. The fire was lit, and he was just getting started. Chapter 3. Breakthrough with Risky Business. Tom got his first big break with the 1983 film Risky Business, which became a cultural phenomenon. The famous scene of him dancing in his underwear to old-time rock and roll launched him into the public consciousness. Cruise quickly became known for his charm, good looks, and screen presence. He wasn't just another pretty face. He was a serious actor with the intensity to match. In 1986, he became a global icon with the film Top Gun, where he played the daring fighter pilot Maverick. The film grossed over $350 million worldwide and made Tom Cruise a household name. Chapter 4. The 90s, Stardom and Serious Acting. Throughout the 1990s, Cruise began taking on more diverse roles that showcased his acting skills. Rain Man, 1988. Co-starring with Dustin Hoffman. It won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Born on the 4th of July, 1989. Earned him his first Oscar. nomination for playing a paralyzed Vietnam veteran. A Few Good Men, 1992, iconic courtroom drama with Jack Nicholson. A Few Good Men, 1992, iconic courtroom drama with Jack Nicholson. Interview with the Vampire, 1994, showed his range and risk-taking. Jerry Maguire, 1996. Another Oscar nomination and famous lines like, "Show me the money." In 1996, Cruise also started producing films through Cruise Wagner Productions, showing his business acumen. The first film, Mission Impossible, launching a billion-dollar franchise. Chapter 5, Personal Life and Marriages. Tom Cruise's personal life has always been under media scrutiny. His first marriage was to actress Mimi Rogers in 1987, but it ended in 1990. She introduced him to Scientology, a controversial religion that would become a key part of his identity. He then married Nicole Kidman in 1990. After they co-starred in Days of Thunder, the couple adopted 2 children, Isabella and Connor, and became one of Hollywood's most admired pairs. They divorced in 2001, shocking fans. In 2006, he married Katie Holmes, and their daughter, Suri Cruise, became a media sensation. But that marriage ended in 2012, reportedly due to disagreements over Scientology. His marriages often raised eyebrows, especially due to the speed of divorces and intense media control. Still, Cruise remained focused on his work. Chapter 6, The Scientology Chapter. Tom Cruise is perhaps the most famous member of the Church of Scientology. He credits Scientology with helping him overcome dyslexia and giving his life structure. His close relationship with church leader David Miscavige and his public defense of Scientology have sparked controversy. In the mid-2000s, Cruise gave multiple interviews where he aggressively defended Scientology, criticized psychiatry, and clashed with TV hosts. His 2005 Oprah appearance, where he famously jumped on a couch while talking about Katie Holmes, became meme-worthy. These incidents damaged his public image temporarily, but he bounced back with humility and focus on his films. Chapter 7, The Mission Impossible Legacy. One of Cruise's defining legacies is the Mission Impossible series. Starting in 1996, the franchise reinvented action cinema. Cruise not only starred in them, he produced them and performed most of his own stunts, sometimes risking his life. From climbing the Burj Khalifa in Ghost Protocol, hanging off a flying airplane in Rogue Nation, to doing a real Halo jump in Fallout, Cruise has become synonymous with fearless filmmaking. His work ethic, physical fitness, and hands-on approach earned him massive respect in the industry. Chapter 8, Reinvention and Longevity. While many stars fade, Cruise remained relevant for over 4 decades. He carefully picked roles, avoided scandals, and constantly redefined his brand. Films like Edge of Tomorrow, 2014, a sci-fi hit that became a cult classic. Jack Reacher series introduced a darker, gritty version of Cruise. Top Gun Maverick 2022, a sequel that smashed box office records and reminded the world why. Cruise is still king. He became known not just as a star, but as a savior of cinema, especially post-COVID, when many actors hesitated to return to theaters. Chapter 9. Awards and Recognition. Despite being one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors, Cruise has never won an Oscar, though he's been nominated 3 times. His awards include Golden Globe Awards, 3 wins, MTV Movie Awards, People's Choice Awards, numerous international honors for his global box office dominance. In 2023, he received an honorary Palme d'Or at Cannes for his lifetime achievement. Though critics often debate his acting range, his consistency, charisma, and box office pull are undeniable. Chapter 10. Legacy and Impact. Tom Cruise redefined what it means to be a movie star. He brought back the concept of the action hero who does everything for real. He controlled his career with precision, worked tirelessly, and stayed scandal-free despite intense media pressure. His influence is seen in modern action franchises trying to match Mission Impossible, younger actors looking up to his discipline, studios counting on him to deliver hits when streaming has shaken the industry. Cruise's personal discipline is legendary. No alcohol, rigorous fitness, and total commitment to his craft. Directors and co-stars have called him obsessed with perfection. Whether loved or criticized, Tom Cruise remains one of the last true movie stars. Tom Cruise's story is not just about fame. It's about endurance, reinvention, and passion. From a troubled boy with dyslexia to a global icon, his life proves that with relentless determination, anything is possible. He jumped off buildings, crashed planes, and took hits, not just in movies, but in real life. Yet he always landed on his feet. Tom Cruise didn't just play heroes. He became one in the most cinematic way possible.